Yes, thank you very much, Brian, Lfne President. Thank you for this, should I say, innovative initiative that only takes courage to bring about. We as Kutv, we are on a journey to doing live sport in this country. We are an award-winning channel regarding local content. I think in 2018 we won the primetime local content in this country, beating all the other big boys and girls who are in the media industry. So for us, and I mean that's a good thing to brag about because that's what we want. The percentage of local content has to go up. So for us, we have taken on the initiative to bring live sport every weekend, particularly on Saturday, on our popular show called On the Sport. I think some of you have seen what we do there. So far, we have covered 2 live tennis events, even during COVID. I think the last one was on December 4th. Recently, we covered the famous Kutv tournament at Ziwani. And that proved to us that we are capable. So what we are doing now is looking for partners who are not, should I say, I'll use a word that we understand in this country, corrupted in terms of mixing the dreams of many people like we are assembled here and turning them into some kind of greed that we don't realize where it comes from. That even our Olympic teams have to be shacked out somewhere. For instance, in Brazil, we heard, without fare to go home. It's unforgivable. And I think what you are doing with Lfne, if the commitment you put in paper, or on paper for us to see during our contractual arrangements, if that one is lived, I think it's only for these young people to live that dream because they should know they have partners who care. They should know that we at KU, because that's the mother, you know our presence in the region and the continent. And as I sit here speaking, even though I'm with KUTV, that objective has to be always within what is in the back of our mind. And we know we don't play, so to speak. And that is what we are bringing to this initiative of sports programming in the country. We want to take this initiative. This event right here, to show you the seriousness, is live on our TV channel. We have interrupted programming just so that we can cover this, and you know we have commitments with our daily transmission schedule. So what we want is to be partners with people who care, the players who play the sport, those of us who are in media who know the place of sport in media content, and those of you who are in business to use some lucrative content and activity that is healthy to make other people's dreams come true. Because whenever we watch our adopted fighters, like you put it, they uplift us and we go to a better place. And this is why we wait for the World Cup every 4 years. This is why we want Adesanya to win next time, although he lost this last time. But it is where we want to go. So for me, I would like to thank the On the Sport crew, because this started as a small journey of an afternoon show on the weekend with snippets of live coverage when the event was happening, wherever it would be. And then we thought we could have On the Sport sports analysis section for 1 hour in the afternoon on Saturday, and then we can do live sport. Our technical crew with minimum resources, just that backpack, can do wonders, and they've done it. Watch on our YouTube channel, you see the tennis matches we've done. You see the Ziwani event, although we would like to have better coverage, and that will only come because of the other thing that we'll talk about. So for those people who've always been with us from KUTV home, I want to thank you on my own behalf. I think our hosts who are in this gym, who have put up a very nice place, it is really what we want the young people to be doing. I think I may be the eldest here. I always find myself to be, which is turning me now to the elder. And so I feel rightly so placed because I'm also a teacher. And I want us to be doing this for ourselves, the youth. This idea of complaint all the time should disappear. And then you let us know, those who care, how we can put something together like this, and then it grows into something international. So for that, I would like to thank everyone else who came by, our people in the media fraternity who came by. We put out a media call, and I'm sure some of us are here. I'll invite my marketing and salesperson later to invite other partners who want to come and work with us in this regard. Media partnerships and organizations that would like to come and sponsor Lfne and Kutv. So what are the projections for us? I think the president here has talked about what he wants to do. We believe that he has a stable, like we like to call it in sport, with people who are under contract under his house and the team, who will sign contracts to stay there and fight within that. I know the coach, I've seen from last 2 weeks ago show. The explanation was clear, and this is truly professional. We want to turn around a corner. Some of us, this is a true belief in where we want to take the country through the small things that we do. So these fighters should know when they sign up, it's about that seriousness. Our platform will not have the shenanigans of drugs and hooliganism from our fighters. We don't want that. And that's where the adoption will come. When they buy into that dream, then they will be part of our weekend coverage when your season is on. The other dream, because our media people are also here so that they can help us broadcast this wherever it goes, that Saturday cannot only be sustained by Lfne Sport. We want other events to be covered throughout this country. So anyone else with an organization such as this can come on board, and we will participate. But because the day is Lfne's days, we want to say that the future for this is that we want to be the exclusive coverer of your events. Yep. The promos you want, anything you want to say, we have a platform for that on Saturday. And on Monday we have Michizoni. That's also another platform where you can come on board and broadcast that event. And the call is for the players as well. If you feel that there's something you want to communicate, I don't know who is a contender. I know the champ, but the contender, all right, if you didn't get a platform because he was hogging all the limelight, you can come on Monday on Micharazo, you speak your piece, and then he'll hear it and tweak himself up to fight better the following Saturday. So that is an invitation that is open. I want to reiterate that in as much as we want to get the profits, we are also a public institution. That door is open. There's a channel to come through. Now, on the other partnerships or other commitments that we want, and I never shy saying this because I always see my taxes being cut. In fact, the other day I looked at my payslip and I didn't know that the 16% or whatever it was had kicked in, and I was like, where is my money? It had reduced, only to realize I was told the taxes had been adjusted. For this reason, I'm calling on the local government and the national government's ministries of sport. There's money there that we know there is money there that is supposed to go to these people and organizers of this event. So we want to say, other than Serikai Saidia, I remember your call, that we know there's a channel through which these funds can be given to people who are trustworthy, to dispense it to the right people, to take care of their business. So I'm calling on them, wherever they are, in their local governments, because we want to take Lfne, the media coverage, all the way to the 47 counties. And we are not mincing any words when we're saying this. We've done it, and we want to go far and wide. This country is one. Nowhere is so far now that you can't reach by tarmac road. I believe that is true. So ministers, CSs in the local government and national, where you are, I know that our CS sports, I've seen her around going and doing good things. Mixed martial arts is here. The call is out. You have heard. So throw some of that away to us, and we'll be happy. And finally, I think, so that I cap this up, I want Joyce, if she's ready, to come and invite people through a kind of organized approach and explain to them what are the packages. I think because we signed with Lfne,